Hey fellas, I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to have 2 games of the Waffle played by me, but the best games which I managed to craft out of 50 games I played with this vehicle. And I can tell you one thing, this tank was such a brutal experience to play with. It was such a hard vehicle, and I truly tried to do my best. I tried to focus on the game, but pretty much in the first session when I played with this tank for 30 games, I had like 4,000 average. I was extremely happy about this. But I had so many bad games with it. I was extremely disappointed while playing with this tank. But once again, I knew what this tank is capable of and what this tank is, what you can do with this vehicle. So I decided to go for a bold choice in this game. We are playing in Westfield. I am trying to hide the barn in the bushes. And if I just want to tell you that straight. If I am getting outspotted, I am dead. But if you would pay attention at this, you would notice this tank is perfect for punishing enemies for their mistakes and for their stupidity. If enemies are messing up, this is the tank you want to play with. If enemies are playing like a tourist, you are feeling extremely happy, right? Obviously, the Lorraine made a mistake. He decided to be aggressive, and in the end of the day, he took one for the team and hashtag never lucky for this gentleman. But once again, in my opinion, kind of well deserved. Anyways, the most boring part with the Waffle is obviously, first of all, it's very hard tank to play with. You have no camo. You have no armor. It is very complicated situation. But it's not only about this. Extremely annoying part whenever you are playing with this vehicle is your paper, you have no camo, it's just you are extremely weak target, and every single mother trucker in the planet Earth is going to try to focus you. Obviously, whenever someone is making a mistake, it is so beautiful. You know, you're not even feeling how fast you are stacking the damage, right? All you need to be invincible, and enemies needs to be silly enough to go towards you. This is the best game damage wise which I had with this vehicle, at least so far. And I don't really think I am going to play with Waffle anymore. One thing which I want to say, I want to believe Wargaming is pretty much testing the ground now and testing the limits. How people would react if the Waffle would go back to the game. At least that's what I want to believe. That's the whole point of this event. So I would say there is a couple of outcomes of all this. Option number one is Wargaming is simply testing how people would react into the Waffle playing the game. And after that we have couple of the things what Wargaming might do. Option number one, look at this beauty, look at this beauty, look at this beauty. Now option number one is Wargaming is going to sell this tank in the black market. This would be logical thing, or not necessarily black market, but maybe trading caravan or whatever else, you know, black market like stuff. Because this tank is not breaking the game. In my opinion, this tank is average tank with very good potential of the clip. But to be patient with this vehicle to the levels whenever you can do something, it is truly hard and it is truly complicated, right? And second option is obviously loot boxes, but I really doubt Wargaming is going to be that silly to do that, because loot boxes will sell like a hot pancakes anyways. So I don't see the point why would they do that. So yeah, or maybe bond store, but once again, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever for them to sell it in the bond store when they could simply do the blade market, and life would be beautiful and everything would work pretty well, you know. Those are my thoughts. Or maybe we are looking into wargaming like they would like to farm us like you know, meat. So maybe we are wrong. Maybe wargaming wants to return this tank in the game only when Waffle event is happening, right? Maybe that is the thing. You never know. You can always leave your comments down below and we can figure out together what is your opinion about this. Anyways, best game ever, 7.1000. And I played for 50 games with this vehicle and it was a struggle, fellas. It truly was. Okay, let's go for round number 2, and round number 2 has a great score as well. Let's go. And we are coming with a second game, and this one was quite disgusting. You will see that very, very soon. I remember the reaction of the Twitch chat whenever we had this game, and it was absolutely madness. It was wild. Spoiler alert, this game is going to last like 4 or 5 minutes, but this is what you want with a Waffle. Whenever you are playing with a Waffle, first things first, obviously you want to have the city maps. Let's get real. City maps is where you can camp the corner, you can wait until someone is making a mistake, and if someone is making a mistake, oh boy, you are having a blast and you are enjoying yourself to the maximum, right? This is how it looks like. And Ghost Town is pretty much perfect map for that. Now pay attention at the gentleman, whoever is playing here on the corner. Two chair footers. Oh, you stopped in the open field. Oh, really? You stopped in the open field. Oh, boy. Yes, I appreciate you. How are you doing? Having a great day? Ah, beautiful. That platoon got sent in the garage faster than they can speak. That platoon is in the garage in the first minute of the game. They met a bad... Actually, they met an angry Waffle. Waffle was yelling, bleh, and both of them in the garage, just like this. So, there is nothing much to say apart. Enemies made a mistake, and there is nothing what they can do about this. Mistakes were made, and GG. Nothing what you can change, nothing what you can do. And for us, we are just simply waiting that minute until we are reloading, and after that we want to peek once again, fellas. That's all it is. And I said, I remember this moment very, very well. I said for people in the chat, watch this. This is going to be disgusting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He survived 8 seconds. 8 seconds, full hit points, gun. So, this is where this vehicle is powerful, and this is where this tank has a burst potential, and this is pretty much the best situation for the Waffle. This tank has potential of doing 10,000, but you need all stars to be aligned. In other words, I was checking the VOD replays to see how people are performing, and I've seen 3 videos with a 10,000 score. That's it. That's all I've seen. I haven't seen anything more than this. So, quite an interesting stuff if you would ask me. I am paying attention at this Italian tier 9 tank destroyer, obviously, and oh boy, he is not going to enjoy himself. Yeah, buddy. Have a good one. Enjoy yourself. See ya. We have a couple of shells left, and I am thinking, do I want to reload or I don't want to reload? I am kind of down to fartable, and I see that E50 sitting on the corner, but I kind of do not care, and Waffle is spotted. My little sister is spotted, fellas. You know what that means? That's 1, that's 2, and we are going on the reload. We lit him on fire for a good measure, and pretty much that's about it. This is concluding all this game. This game was 3 minutes. Okay, this game was 4 minutes flat. 4 minutes flat all this game was, and pretty much this is game over because everyone got slaughtered. Can you imagine? We did 7,000 in 4 minutes. If only we would have, let's say, extra 4 minutes to play, and enemies would make some mistakes, this tank would have a potential of doing even 14,000, you know, if enemy team is silly enough to feed this tank. Anyways, those are the best 2 games which I had with this vehicle out of 50 games. I did not manage to get 8,000 once. It was just extremely hard tank to perform and to play with. But you know what? Let's teleport to the scoreboard and let's see what we got. And we are back. So look at the score. This is like the best games which I had with this vehicle. So 2 7,000s. After that, the best games we are in 5,000s. That was such a struggle to make this tank work, and I believe I am not alone. I believe there is more people, not only me, who are who we are feeling the same way. At least that's what I think. Anyways, look at this, fellas. Westfield. First game, 7,000 damage, hip hip hooray. We are fourth by experience, we are first by the damage, we lost 14,000 credits, which is fine, and the game was literally 5 minutes. Now looking at the previous game, first class, high caliber, 7,000 damage. Considering this game was literally 4 minutes long, 4 minutes 3 seconds we managed to craft 7,000. But the thing is, all stars, we are aligned at the point and everything went just well. All in all, do I think the Waffle is a broken tank in today's meta and it cannot return? I don't think so. I don't really think many people would like this tank, and I think nowadays when CVS are existing, when we have Ferraris, when we have the, how is it called, the skill whenever you can switch ammo type intuition, right? I think this tank is just simply a weak tank. There is nothing else to say. I don't really think it is a powerful vehicle, but that's what I am trying to say. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. That was your daily dose of skill. I really wanted to share the best games which I had with the Waffle, and I hope you enjoyed them. And if you played with this tank yourself, feel free to say your opinion about this tank, right? Anyways, thank you very much for everything, and skill is out for today. Peace.